And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents. This is podcast over from Orlando, Florida, on this awesome and international podcast, Good Wine and Great Laughs. Season 7, episode 20, ladies and gents. And like I said before, today is the season finale for this season 7, ladies and gents. So, but before I talk about the wine of the day, just let you know that today is Saturday, December the 16th, 2023, and the weather here in Orlando is going to be 100% of chance of rain. And there's some reports on the Weather Channel say it's going to be a lot of rain right here, ladies and gents. So if you do not have to do anything, or if you have to do your errands, please do early in the morning so you can be home safe with you, families, and your friends if they can come over. Highs of 76 and lows of 20, lows of 66, highs of 71, lows of 66 degrees Fahrenheit, ladies and gents. But before I start talking about the summary of today's topic, I have to finalize this season with the last wine of this year, and I decided to go with the rosé for the end of the season. So I call it Apothic, and according to the label here in the back, say Apothic, inspired by the Apothic, mysterious place where some of the earliest wine was blended and stored. Apothic Wines offers a truly unique wine experience. Rosé. Apothic Rosé blends layers of strawberry and watermelon for refreshing wine that's light in color, yet dark in nature. Created by tattoo artist Sasha Masyuk, this label design reflects the vibrancy and intrigue of Apothic wine. Sasha Mazuki. Sound like a Japanese name for me. So once again, ladies and gents, here is the wine of the day. It's called Apothic Rosé. And let me see here. Alcohol percentage of this wine. This is a vintage of 2021. Alcohol percent of this wine is 13%, ladies and gents. So let's see what this wine is all about. Hopefully it's going to be a good wine. And once again, for those that know me and follow this YouTube channel, you know the picture of this wine is going to be available on all my social medias. So if you like to try and wanted to, take a picture of this wine, it is available on all social medias for you under under season 7, episode 20. It is a good rosé, ladies and gents. It's a very nice and light. It is a good rosé. My personal opinion of this wine, I'll give it an 8. And because of that, this wine is going to make a spot on my wine collection. Once again, Apothic Rosé. Okay, ladies, and let's talk about the topic of the day. And once again, for you that are new to my YouTube channel, this is only a summary of what the podcast is all about. But if you click on the description over there, if you're watching this YouTube channel through your cell phone, all you need to do is you want to see a little bit of description, and then there's a word say more. Click over there. The window of description is going to open, and there's a link for you to click and listen to this entire podcast episode. So it's for free. Also, and it's available on all other major platforms. And also, you can click. If you click on the link, you can also, if you have a Spotify account, you can just click on the following button, so you can get it every time that I have for next year. Every time that you're going to listen and see a new podcast episode being launched, you're going to get a notification, so it can take you directly to Spotify. Or also, like I said many times before, my podcast is available in many different platforms for you to listen to. So let's get it right. I'm going to finish with this season with a very serious note related to what's coming in 2024, and I've discussed about the election that's coming for presidency for 2024 here in the United States. And the topic of today's episode is the Wacky Republicans voted for impeachment despite of any evidence that President Biden committed any type of crime in his term. And then he started to talk about things that happened when he was a vice president related to his son Hunter Biden. So we're going to listen to a very important report from Roland Martin Undisputed and the panel that he invited to participate about what they tried to do to damage the image of President Biden, to give it, well, because of Trump, that's what he wants to do. So it's a bunch of puppies, ladies and gents. And my 2 cents about that is that's the part. This man is he wants to be a dictator, and a lot of people, it doesn't matter. I was listening to some reports about that. That's something that really this is a serious matter. I'm not laughing today. I'm not joking, because I'm thinking about what's come to the future if this man end up getting win the election. If you are a real Christian, because there's a bunch of evangelical, and that's now when it comes to the Christian side, there's the black church, there's the white church, and but the majority, I'm not saying that the black church is 100% right, because it's not. Once you deal to human beings, it's a very chaotic situation when it comes to religions. It's my personal opinion about that, because a lot of people are there for the money, for the fame, for, you can call maybe, I didn't even say glory, but for the status quo, to be, known, to have the influence, that. But the principle of the Bible, the words of Jesus, they are not used on their lives. So for the white evangelicals who say they support Trump, you definitely do not know the character of Jesus. That's my personal opinion. Because this man doesn't have an ounce of sympathy for anybody. He's a racist, he's a sexist. So his idea of start his presidency is to eliminate the Constitution. I want you to think about that. It's a very serious matter. If this man decides to basically erase the Constitution of this country, and everything goes by what he wants and what he likes. Period. Your rights is going to be thrown out the window, especially if you're female, if you're a minority, if you're a Muslim. I understand the conflict that's going on between Hamas and the Israelis. Now, do I agree with 100% for everything that Biden does? No, I do not. But I also can see that if you look at the economy, you see all this industry, all the jobs that are being created, all this industry that are being created. The stock market was the highest in the history of this country. Just happened this past week. It takes time to get to whatever the goals of the Democrats, to have a union for everybody, ladies and gents. So if he wants to be for everybody, it's going to take a little bit. You have to give and take for everybody to have a fair chance in society, to be treated right, to have this equal rights for everybody. Now, if you're female, if you see what happened in Texas right now, the pregnant woman that's in risk of her life, but the DA over there, doesn't care about her life, but he want to impose this draconian, crazy abortion laws that's going on in Texas. You know what I'm saying, ladies? And so, basically, I'm finished. This is for time of reflection that you need to make sure that you vote to make sure to the Democrat Party to make sure that Donald Trump does not win. And even though I don't like DeSantis, but one thing that he said this past week that regardless of the results, even though he's going to claim that the election was stolen again, they took that away from me, yada yada yada. Don't go for the okie dokie, ladies and gents. But if you like your children, if you love this country, and if you want a government for everybody, it's time to get rid of all these Republicans because they don't care about nothing. They don't care. No, let me rephrase that. The only thing that they care about is their position of power and money on their pockets. Because Trump was having some kind of meeting with a bunch of rich people, and they say, hey, remember when I got you to get you more money, so I'm trying to give you more money. So he's there for his peers. He wants the power, he wants to be the president so he doesn't go to jail. He wants the power, and he wants to be a dictator. Period. That's going to be the last, and I promise you, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what he's saying, ladies and gentlemen, because this piece of crap who wins the election in 2024, this is it. That's going to be the last election in the history of this country. The Constitution and all the rights of everybody is going to be tossed in the trash. Period. Ladies and gentlemen. Period. So this is my 2 cents. Listen to this podcast. Great information, ladies and gents. And share this podcast. Click on the like button. Click on the subscribe button. And I'm taking a break for the summer. For the summer? Jesus. For the end of the year holidays. I wish you and your family a blessed Christmas, a blessed New Year's Eve celebrations. Please be safe over there. I'm more likely to be working. And then once I finish work, I'm going straight home. I don't want to be in any crowd. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we live in a society there's going to be too many guns up there, too many crazy people, too many drugged and drunk people outside that I don't try to be shot. Or be any kind of confusion or agglomeration of people during the Christmas and during the New Year's Eve. No, but I'll see you on the first Saturday of 2024, starting season 8, ladies and gents. So, once again, this is your boy Casanova. Be safe, be kind, and be blessed. Salute. And do the best what you can do, what you got, and I'll see you next year. But there's plenty of episodes, 140 episodes available for you to listen to it while I'm taking this break. Holla, and I'll see you next year.
Coming with the pull up for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like the push I on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost. Coming from the bottom, moving straight to the top.